Hello guys, guys and everything else, another Hello Paints video. Yeah, this is me. And this time, Altilerist dedication. So yeah, mm, this, essentially, this essentially just helps you with Altilerist stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see this coming. And you need to be trained in martial weapons to pick up the dedication. And the dedication feat gives you +2 circumstance bonus to load, aim, move, or repair the weapon, and you can aim the siege weapon and move the. When you aim the siege weapon, you can move the siege weapon's aim twice as far as normal. Now, named artillery. Essentially, you can spend 1 day designating an artillery piece, and then it gains +2 circumstance bonus. So remember, it doesn't stack with other bonuses. It's not untyped. To AC Fortitude and Reflex, and also additional hit points equal to twice your level. And yeah, during your daily preparations, you must spend 1 hour designating the artillery maintaining the artillery that you named. If you fail to do so, or if you just decide to take up another artillery and make it your named artillery, the old one just starts being a normal siege weapon again. Now, short-handed, which means that if you have just less people, on your crew, just you take a lower penalty than you take -2 penalty to do all of the normal stuff with it for each person below the minimum crew, and you can handle 5 less members that are required. So yeah, it is good if you're for example playing a game of Pathfinder where you're attacking castles and stuff like this, making an army and stuff like this, and you need to divide up army and pay your gold for characters like NPCs on your side. Then it would be pretty cool. Now, cannon corner shot, which you can make your siege weapons, do all manner of stuff. If you personally contribute an additional load action to the siege weapon, loading above the minimum, you can change the burst into a line twice as long as of the size as a burst, and vice versa. So a 10-foot burst turns into a 20-foot line, or a 20-foot line turns into a 10-foot burst. Now, field artillery, which you can interact with adjacent mounted siege weapon to increase its speed by 10 feet for 1 round. Which, just notice how it says increase its speed instead of give it a status bonus penalty or status penalty. I mean, status bonus to it. Oh yeah, and you need to be expert at crafting to do this. And notice how it says you increase the speed by 5 feet for 1 round. So technically, I mean, even though the rule of thumb is that most effects should not stack, I mean, it essentially just means that it stacks with all of the circumstance bonuses and stuff like this, and technically it should stack with itself. However, I'm not sure about that. Generally the rule is that these effects should not stack, but if I were a GM, I would probably allow it because it really sounds cool if a whole team, a whole party of adventurers that just took the field artillery feat over here just decided, okay, we want to jump on a trebuchet and just ride it at and just ride it at like an insane speed. Like, I don't know, just like for example, if the artillery has like I don't know, like 20 foot speed, then if the like whole party of 4 people just like one moves the artillery, but also just just you is about to use like one action to like move the artillery, but like the entire party just decides to just spam the action, and this guy just like uses the action twice and just tries to move while the whole party just uses all of their free actions. That would be just like 11 actions spent on just boosting it. I would allow that. I would allow a siege weapon to move at 130 feet of speed. This would be really funny if there would be like a 4-person weapon, but usually it's 8 people. So it would be like times 11 plus 12, so yeah, that's like times 23. Like 10 times 23, that's 230 plus 20, that's 250 feet per turn. Yeah, it would be really funny. Even though technically a barbarian can technically move faster. But I'm not going to like run of it. Or wait, maybe if we just like remove the 2 ones, that will be 230, probably. 230 times 3 would be around like 690. You can move 690 feet in an artillery weapon. Yeah, it would be pretty dope. I would allow that, even though technically a lot of GMs probably won't allow this. And live ammunition, which, yeah, loading you can load a creature into a weapon instead of ammunition, even though you can like put constructs and undead also. If a willing, unconscious or restrained, the creature must be willing, unconscious, or restrained throughout the process, and each weapon must be physically capable of firing the creature in question based on their size and shape. Typically, that means that ballistas don't qualify, for example, nor do auto catapults, which require specifically sized bolts, but normal catapults and oranges work just fine. When you launch your weapon, the weapon usually targets an area. You can target a single 5-foot square instead. The siege weapon deals its normal damage to its target or to the modified area and to the creature fired. That's why I love Pathfinder, you know? We can do some crazy stuff. Like, this allows you to just, like, drive at insane speeds and just like toss people with it. I love this. I love this. I love this. I will send it to my friends. I'm going to send this to my friends. I just love this. And Master Siege Engineer. So as a part of Siege Weapons, you're permanently quickened. You can use only the extra actions to aim or launch the siege weapon. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And how much did it take? With my whole run, it took about 10 minutes to make. So I hope that I earned your subscription. and that you enjoyed the video. So yeah, that was the whole archetype, and just like my thoughts about this. Light ammunition is beautiful.